The top headlines: important to focus on building unity instead of political mileage amid crucial juncture of state, says former Chief Minister N. Biren. Mob set ablaze residence of KNO External Affairs Secretary in Churachandpur. And few government schools endeavoring to provide quality education through dedicated teachers. A very good afternoon. You're watching Pm-Istv English News at 2. I am Soyofi, giving you the news in detail. Former Chief Minister Nongtongban Biren has called for unity among the people while steering clear of divisive pursuits of vested interests for political mileage. He made the statement during the inaugural function of Liangmai Imphal Market organized by Liangmai Imphal Market Committee at Ideal Club Sagolbantera Market. MLA of Patsoy Assembly Constituency Sapam Kunjakeshwar, former Minister Awangban Nyumai, President of Liangmai Naga Council Manipur R. Machundobo, and Chairman of Liangmai Imphal Market Committee KH Chingkai Luangcha too graced the occasion as dignitaries. Members of various CSOs, elders of Liangmai community and many elderly women of Meitei community also attended the program. Speaking further, former Chief Minister Nongtongban Biren stressed the need for trust building and emotional integration among the recognized tribes of Manipur. He added that setting up further Liangmai Imphal markets in Imphal's various locales could markedly uplift relation between the indigenous communities.
Kanamba Home Minister laki ke sahi mga tarutuda cookie paitega mis chahun yang kai hana ba matamduda kanamba Prime Minister laki ke kanamba Home Minister lagan leki ke ai na dak tan noi do si hana mai dei se ai khoi manipuri na hairam adaki irang si ai khoi mai dei hai ba podama sakhi masi ka ai noi politics ni hara da su lan gi matamdadi voice ama thoke akhoi gi di voice ya malle Sidadi ay di political party ki difference thonggum si. So civil society ka political party ka su difference thonggum si. Like baki oy pone na koi pungchen nar ka pok chungchen nar ka na adu di sidi kai do ba kai tha si ke. Si kamai hai si ke. Hai ba si pon ma koi punna chamin bam sang. Instability oy ba. Akoi unity lei tabagi mami ma yam sauna ma pan da tai. Issue da la di phaba. Issue da. Ama khatang la le hayo. Nang na drug tawru la le hayo. Nang na popi yang than lu do la le hayo. Adu nang na ma pan da ki mi changi e do changam ti hayo. Tang lo kre ne assembly da. Na do adu la le hayo. Amma khatang la le hayo ba ikon so me na do si. Ya re ba hiyang da ki de bole po to ke.
When society generally perceives private schools as the best institutes to provide quality education for their children, there are few government schools out of the many that are endeavoring to provide the same level of education to its students. We have an exclusive report to show the facilities and the efforts made in one such government school.
The place where I'm standing is the campus of Ningomam Junior High School, which is one of the government school in Manipur. Many people, especially the parents of the students, believe that the good education system is provided only in the private schools and institutions, whereas not in government school. But to some extent, it will be wrong, because there are so many good government schools where good education system is provided to the student. For instance, here in this Ningomam Junior High School, many students are getting admission annually, and also they are getting the good education system under the dedicated teacher of this school. Let us see how it is possible and how the students are getting education in this school with the report from the ground.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯇꯥꯕꯤꯁꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯚꯦꯠ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯐꯪꯉꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯥꯁꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯞꯄꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯐꯖꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ mental ability habadi akoida hena wakhal lawsing hengatnaba daidi computer class hape grammar hape general knowledge hape sidaida akoina khangni iba khudima loina oja da hangba yarni habadi oja sing ji awang thak tagi lakpa ngatane moju phajana hairaga lakpa ngatane akhoda dum phajana moina dum sugairaga khoina khangdaba do khangnaba moongda sugairaga dum takpirani duga saturday khuding ge khoi extra class dum tawe habadi co curricular activities dum tawe extempore speech thiba drama tawba
language official language
government school da tambagi kana ba haragadi akoigi paisa so khoina save tawrani aduga government school da di akoina khangdawda dum hangbu matam da oja singna dum sugairaga phajana takpira e akoina hangbuda phajana dum lemna takpira e dudagi adum free da khuding mok phangani midday meal hape midday meal se hawai thongba marakta dum yen thongba daidi yerum thongba khopa adum happy oja singna akoida haidi life skill ohawna ba oja singna kitchen garden tawbagi mong kamaina pambi thagani kamaina vermi compost semgani haibagi matang da so khoida loina mak takpi
अखोगी निगम जूनियर हाई स्कूल से अखोना स्कूल की टारगेट अमखक लेजे मरुआइना आंगांग सिंगसी ऑल राउंड डेवलपमेंट तौबा हाइसना अखोगी स्कूल की मोटो ओइजे अखोई सही खुदिंगी कोचिंग क्लास नवोदया थागदबा आंगांग अमसुंग क्लास 8 की नेशनल मीन्स कम स्कॉलरशिप की एग्जाम थाबगी कोचिंग क्लास हेड तौजे अखोई प्री प्राइमरी सेक्शन अमा डेडिकेटेड ओजा वॉलंटियर ओइना अखोई सागी अखोई ओजा सिंग तानरगा तौबा मशी मरुआइना थंबगी मरुबा मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव ती अखोई आंगांग सिंगसी क्लास 1 दगी न 2 मथंग मथंग कारकदबसे प्री प्राइमरी सेक्शन थमद्रगदी अखोई मधुगी वैक्यूम अमा अहोब अमा लेबा अदुगी पोतो लेतना बैदना हापसबनी साट्रो ओइना कोई जापानीज स्टूडेंट सिंगना लेक तम तम ना सेंजो दुम मसागी फ्रुकाउ मनी पॉकेट मनी खगक तानबगी कनो ऑब्जेक्टिव सु अखोइना अदुमाइना लेजे अखोइना तौगेना अदो मिड डे मील अखोई स्टू अखोइना मतम जाना दुम पिजै वीक अमदा दुम गवर्नमेंट की रूल एज पर given by this concerned department adum pijabado adugi chang adum pijai akoigi oja sing jai khoina sahi kudingi oja sing de hen na mokhoi masakta among the teachers marka chu competition tongna ba dedication tongna na ba hengana ba idana sahi kudingi oja ama natraga ani si akoina best teachers award aju akoi counter side by additional director na sign toraga igi side gi mokoi dia certificate of honor natraga certificate of appreciation bibigi igi kaino ma sana bi ma lejai masina oja singda moi moral busap tawali asina angang singda makoida dedicate to bugi sang hele haidana akoina school sigoina sumba convention na masana duna lagli.
From all these reasons, in order to bring the quality education in the state, we must understand and acknowledge the contribution of the private schools and institutions as well as the government school. For ISTV News, I am Kumarji Wahengbam with the cameraman Jikagan Sharma reporting for you from the ground Ningoma Junior High School, Imphal West District.
Tension escalated in Churchandpur as an unruly mob set ablaze the residence of External Affairs Secretary of Kuki National Organization KNO, a Sioux group, Kentang Hadlang alias Kelvin at Dorcas Vang last night. Kentang Hadlang previously served as the Vice President of Zomi Revolutionary Army before joining KNO. As per reports, the incident was reported at around 12:30 a.m. Other sources claimed they are yet to ascertain if the incident is arson or fire caused by electric short circuit. The motive behind the reported arson of the residence of Kentang Hadlang still remains unknown. Further, an arson attempt by miscreants was also reported at the residence of spokesperson of Kuki Zo Council and ITLF, Ginja Voljong. Following the incessant rain over the past several days, rise in water levels have caused Imphal River to breach embankments for about 200 meters at Maibam area in Wabagai Assembly constituency. Local residents have made hard efforts since early evening yesterday to prevent the breach. However, the rising water levels caused the embankments to cave in at around 8 p.m. The residents have expressed dissatisfaction over the relevant government authorities for their failure to make timely intervention to prevent the situation.
Dangi pung nipan fadi kai ba hore kai ba woji da mari ema department gi miyo am to su lakpi dia yo ngarang ngai kai pa da local MLA su lakpi dia ngasi ba han yang bi di koi siri da sama yung manga tarung chen da ge thumana khunji ma loi na thung re ge si awa na tar ge ngasi ba mai bo tho tina mieng amung sang bi dia yo gi sa lai si praja sing gi okay mai community on the level club the level awang mai gi mari mata da wang mata saidang le ri okay nangak da koi na jenim ko je si mieng athu mata na mieng jangbi ga se khunja wa ta je angtang kana to ba mieng jangbi.
According to reports, the bridge has washed away 6 houses from the area, caused wide inundation of houses, loss of poultry, animals, damaged around 280 hectares of paddy fields and farms, including those in Irong. Affected households are now taking shelter at Maibam Mayai Lekai Community Hall and Maibam Kongjil Primary School. The residents said the situation is caused due to lack of proper retaining walls and urged the authorities to make measures to prevent such disasters in the future.
Ada koi haji sing chawra ko mara mo jon leifam letana hongjil laga seida leirijin mayam ji leifam sabung khang dre adana mai leina ba jingna ta yingjan bidana lengak na yingjan bidana ang ta kano to biro miyeng changbiu hai bana tana idi kaim haija ba haija di
mari leina department na lakpidana koi asuma tanja si bibiu aduga koi gi sei ko dingi thena ga dorba oman wan ko khale bagi tanja sina retaining wall leita baja mase ojo ontok mo fiba man leiri una mase mari leina ba kan osmi embiwan koi result taraf te hajir.
Chairman of MPCC Sports Cell Wahengbam Rojit Elias Bullet has claimed the alleged negligence of MLA Ketrigao and the government as the reason behind the breach of Iril River for 3 times in Ketriawang Lekai. Speaking to media while inspecting the flood situation in Ketrigao AC, Rojit said it is unfortunate that the local MLA had deflected his responsibility to government departments and alleged his inaction to be intentional in order to garner voters with his relief aids. He also called on the Water Resources Department to take initiative to repair the areas which are prone to breaches.
केंद्र की ऑनरेबल एमएलए मणिपुर की वाटर रिसोर्स डिपार्टमेंट प्लीज यारगदी मफम से अमुक्तंग थवाई याउना याम सीरियस होइना हारिबा मैटर से यंगसनबियु तसेंगना ngamde ngamoro हारगना ऑनरेबल एमएलए ना आई ngamजद्रे आई रेस्पोंसिबल लोब ngamद्रे आई दायित्व लौजब ngamद्रे हारिबा मफम से सेम ngamद्रे से पब्लिक ते सिनबिरो अखोय मयाम तानरगा क्लब मयाम लेकाय मयाम तानरगा अगम बथाक्ता अखोयसु मसिगी जगह से कोजुम त कनब ngamरि यंगजगेबो.
All Manipur Physiotherapists Association APA has issued a statement addressing the letter released by the Directorate General of Health Services on September. The letter, which questioned the use of the prefix doctor by physiotherapists, has now been officially withdrawn as of September 10. According to AMPA President Longjam Robindro, the earlier communication from the DGHS contained inaccuracies and is therefore considered null and void. He further clarified that as per the guidelines of the National Commission for Elite Healthcare Professions, qualified physiotherapists are fully entitled to use the prefix doctor followed by the suffix PT to denote their profession. Nambol Apunba Nupi Loop celebrated its 13th Foundation Day at Nambol Makha Community Hall today. The celebration was marked by offering a floral tribute and observing 1 minute silence in honor of NANL's lead Secretary Pukrambam Bishulaima. Speaking on the occasion, editor of YL Kati newspaper and Hemanta Kumar lamented over the lack of unity among the present generations when the forefathers had gifted a strong independent nation in Southeast Asia. He noted the legacy of the courage of women in the society and called on to build unity.
Mayra san mapang kansi numit kudingi mayra parbi kanose phamsi phamaga wa khanasi wathi nganga dabada leipaki go wa khanasi tangai padargadi akhangai myam kobiro aduga tumina manga tara pullaga da akoi wakhal taminasi den akoi mapang kanna bukhana se.
Also addressing the function, Secretary DPU VO Nambol Thokcham Lamjingba urged the people to be aware of the divisive policy of the Indian government, which has created tensions among the communities of Manipur. Lamjingba then appealed the people to reflect on history and make collective efforts to save Manipur.
BJP yaushu mutuni Congress yaushu mutuni ngasi pura dalani yam sauri bak jip car achaw achaw tongi ma mayam se mutpad dum yaudoi ko lai ba su yaudoi ni ina kum su yaudoi ni aduna aikoi mayam se punna pumina si punsan si Manipur issue kaya da namon maike na achaw thodang yamina si namon maike ngasi bauda achaw thodang yadna lai punna thodang yamina si haiba wafam se thamjaraga tension jage khoi phno thakase.
We have the national updates. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the NDA government is committed to freeing the region of Bihar, West Bengal and Assam from the intruders. Addressing a public meeting at Shishabadi in Bihar's Purnia, the Prime Minister highlighted the grave demographic crisis emerging in Simanchal and eastern India due to illegal infiltrators. He recalled announcing the demography mission from the Red Fort on Independence Day to address this issue. The Prime Minister criticized the opposition alliance and its ecosystem for defending infiltrators and attempting to shield them for vote bank politics. He said this is his guarantee that action will be taken against infiltrators and the country will witness the results. The Prime Minister inaugurated and laid the foundation stone for multiple development projects spread across Bihar worth more than 40,000 crore rupees yesterday. Highlighting the recently announced next generation GST reforms, the Prime Minister said with several festivals approaching, GST will be significantly reduced on most daily use items. The Prime Minister asserted that when a government truly cares for the poor, it delivers such impactful measures. Prime Minister of Mauritius Dr. Navin Chandra Ramgoolam arrived in New Delhi yesterday after completing his visit to Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh. Minister of State for Defence Sanjay Seth received him at the airport. The visiting Prime Minister will visit Rajghat and Sadaiv Atal in New Delhi and lay the wreath to Mahatma Gandhi and former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee today. Later in the day, he will call on President Draupadi Murmu and also visit the new Parliament building. The Mauritian Prime Minister is on an 8th-day visit to India. This is his first overseas bilateral visit to India in his present term. Dr. Ramgoolam had earlier visited India in May 2014 to attend the swearing-in ceremony of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We have an update from the international news. Newly appointed Home Minister of Nepal Om Prakash Aryal has said the formation of the incumbent government aims to conduct the election in a free and impartial atmosphere. Talking to media persons after resuming his office at the ministry, he said the government was formed with this explicit mandate. According to him, rebuilding physical structures damaged during the recent demonstrations and guaranteeing good governance will be equal priorities of the government. Aryal emphasized that those ousted by the revolt and see a path for re-entry must seek a citizen's mandate through an election. He added, those who claim success through the revolt must have it fully confirmed by the people through the electoral process. The minister also vowed to investigate the alleged excessive use of force during the demonstrations on September 8. More updates. The Democratic Republic of the Congo has declared a new Ebola outbreak in the Kassal province. The outbreak caused by the severe Zaire Ebola virus strain is suspected to be a new spillover from an animal host rather than a continuation of previous epidemics. The outbreak began with a 34-year-old pregnant woman who was hospitalized on the 20th of August and died 5 days later. 2 health workers who treated her also became infected and died. As of now, there are 81 confirmed cases and 28 deaths, including 4 health workers. Congo, a history of Ebola outbreaks with 15 previous epidemics, including a major one in 2019 and the most recent in 2022. However, genetic analysis has confirmed that this latest outbreak is distinct from the previous ones. Let's take a look at the headlines once again. Important to focus on building unity instead of political mileage amid crucial juncture of state, says former Chief Minister N. Biren. Mob set ablaze residence of KNO External Affairs Secretary in Churchandpur. And few government schools endeavoring to provide quality education through dedicated teachers. That's all we have for this afternoon. See you at 4 with more updates. Thank you.